Hey guys, it's Faith. Ignore my messy room and my phone ringing just now. The actual topic for this video is fake accounts and all that jazz. And I'm gonna tell you like my story with fake accounts and like how they can hurt people, I guess. Back in the olden days, like 2011, oh my gosh, my phone, just a second. Okay, so back in 2011, I got my first computer, and I was like 12, I think, because I got it like after my birthday. So, by the way, 12-year-olds probably shouldn't be on the internet, so I shouldn't have gotten a computer by then, but I did. And so I just went around, and I think I was on YouTube, and there's a thing called IMVU, and it looked pretty cool, so I downloaded it. I think I clicked on it because it had a Twilight thing, and I was obsessed with Twilight. So I downloaded it, and if you don't know what IMVU is, it's a chat room thing. You just make your avatar, and you can chat with people. So, being the 12-year-old naive little kid I was, I went on to it and I went into chat rooms and I was cool and I was not a noob. So I befriended people and I was cool. So I made friends with this one girl with the username of Barbie X Snow, and I thought she was pretty cool because being the 12-year-old I was obsessed with Barbies. So me and her became fast friends, and so I hung out in that chat room all the time, and soon enough I got obsessed with the internet, so I was on there all the time. So me and the Barbie girl, I'll just call her Barbie, we were friends for a while, and she introduced me to her friends that were in that room too, that were in the room quite often too. At that time, I really didn't know where I belonged. I tried to be a popular kid, and I tried to fit in all the time, but it just wasn't me, and she actually was the one who introduced me to all the crap that I'm into now, but I'm not really into it anymore. Anyway, so she was a precious friend of mine that nobody knew about, and I just thought that she was like a big sister to me because she was nice to me, and she always was happy when I was online. She was happy to hang out with me. So anyway, she got this boyfriend on there on IMVU. His name was, I probably shouldn't say his name, I'll just say Rupert. So Rupert was a big brother to me, and he was just one of my friends, and so we had this little clique, this awesome little clique on the internet, and we were not noobs, guys, we were like the jazz. So being the naive little 12-year-old I would ask her for her Facebook so I could add her and all that stuff, and I guess this should have been a red flag. She goes like, oh, I don't have Facebook. And honestly, nowadays everybody has Facebook, and even if it was like 2011, it was probably like 2012, early 2012 when we started being friends, but like everyone had Facebook. Everyone had stuff, and so I would ask her to video chat. And she goes like, my laptop does not have a camera. And yeah. So I guess I didn't really think anything of it, being the 12-year-old I was. Jumping to like Christmas of 2012, Rupert goes to me, he like PMs me, he goes like, well actually no, Rupert didn't. So Barbie made a Facebook so that I could add her, and so she could add her IMVU friends. So I added her on my personal account, which is pretty stupid, but I added her. And so she messaged me one day around like December 2012, and she goes like, "Oh my gosh, Rupert is breaking up with me and he is accusing me of being fake, and like I don't even know what he's talking about, blah blah blah." So of course I was probably like 13 by then, and since she was like my best friend, I would just agree with her, and since I was friends with her longer than Rupert, I just believed her. So I went to the chat room that Rupert was in, and so I just casually talked to him. I didn't bring up that he called Barbie fake or anything. And then Barbie kept on asking me to see what he was saying, and I did. I'm just like, yeah, he says hi, blah blah blah, and that's it. Then she entered the room, so I left because I didn't want to like watch the thing go down and people like, well, not people, but them wanting my opinion on it and wanting me to take sides. So I just left, and so I went on a different account that I made, and I just watched the thing go down on that account. And yeah, they were talking about me and stuff, but what they said really doesn't matter. They just like were fighting. So since Rupert and Barbie broke up, we found a different chat room, and like being the awkward little turd I am, I didn't know what to say, and I didn't like making friends or anything since I already did have the pack that I had, but that broke up. So we got to a new room called like, I don't even know, but so we made new friends. Me and Barbie did, and we had, I'm just gonna name CJ because she was like the main person in that room that we talked to. CJ did not like Barbie, and so probably around March 2013, CJ tells me that she thinks that Barbie's fake, and I guess I kind of agreed with her. I'm just like, yeah, since all this stuff has been like just drama filled, and she doesn't have a camera and she won't like give a proof picture or anything, I go like, yeah, you're right. So I go to the chat room that I used to go to all the time, and sure enough, Rupert was in there. So I talked to him about it. Well, he asked me, "Do you still talk to Barbie or anything?" I'm just like, yeah, but I'm kind of not anymore. So since Barbie was so trusting of Rupert, she gave him her email address, her all that stuff. So somehow like Rupert like searched stuff with her email address, because I think you can type in like a phone number into Facebook and you can find their profile. So I guess he did that, and he pulled up this profile that said her name, her last name, and like the URLs were almost identical, just like one letter off or whatever, and the cover looked the same, like everything looked the same on it. So that was like the point where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I've been lied to this whole time. So I just deleted her and I blocked her. Well, actually I didn't block her because I don't like blocking people. So I just ignored her and I just stopped talking to her. And I didn't go online for a little bit. But so I went online like a few days after, and this other friend of ours that was in that room, that used to go into that room, he PM'd me, and PM means private chat, by the way. So he PM'd me, and we went to a private chat, and he goes like, yeah, Barbie's fake. She's been fake this whole time. Like, he knew Barbie longer than I did. So he goes like, yeah, she's fake before, and she used to fake this other person, and she's really good at editing pictures, and she's awesome at Photoshop, but I always knew that she was fake. But I'm still friends with her because it's just friendship and blah 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 blah. So that was like the thing where it hit me, like I'm just like, okay, so now I know that she's fake, and I know that I've been lied to, and I know that I've been wasting about 2 years on her. So I like just got offline, and I just like cried myself to sleep because I just felt really stupid for believing that like something could be real. So I went online the next day, and I guess Barbie caught on to that I didn't like her anymore. So she messaged me that week probably 20 times a day, like I'm not even kidding. She would email me all the time, and message me all the time, and I only replied like 3 times saying that, like, you know what, just I'm done with you, so like leave me alone and all that. So I made new friends, the friends that were in the other chat room, and they were there for me. They were there for me step by step, and I'm still friends with them today. And I know that they're not fake because they, like, I'm more cautious now, and I know what fakes are, and I know what is and isn't real anymore now. So that, now we're on to part 2, where it's probably like November 2013, and Barbie hasn't been online ever since probably March. So we just thought that she was butthurt and she didn't want to come online anymore. So she enters the chat room probably close to my birthday, because my birthday is November 13th, probably like November. She enters the room, and I just went quiet. Like, whenever I like am uncomfortable in the chat room, I just go quiet. So I talked to CJ because she has a VIP, so I could whisper her. I'm just like, why is she in here? Why is she trying to be here? And so I just like was quiet the whole time. I still went to the room, but like I would be quiet, and she would just try to like make friends with us again. It's like, no, you can't do that. But I just did that in my head. I didn't like do anything for real. So she was like that for a while. She just would be in that room. So CJ and I went to a private chat, and she gave me a name change token so I could change my username because I hated my username. And so I changed, like, I knew that I was going to get the name change token, so I just told Barbie that I was deleting my account and that I wasn't going to be on IMView anymore. So she believed me, and yeah, so I guess that was kind of mean, but whatever, but I still did it because I didn't want her to talk to me anymore. So I got the name change token, and I just like stopped talking to her. I did like go into the chat room sometimes, but she didn't know it was me. So there's that. Then after a while, I like confronted her, asking her stuff, but she didn't know it was me because I had my name change token. So I just was confronting her about stuff and all that. So when I did tell her that it was me, she, like, I don't even know. So a few days after that, I private chatted her with one of my friends, and we asked her, if you really want to like be our friends again, then give us a proof picture and tell us, like, she has her mom's computer, and her mom's computer has a webcam apparently, and she has an iPhone. So I asked her to video chat me. I asked her to give me a proof picture, and so we waited in the chat room for like 20 minutes, and then I asked her where it is, and she goes like, I'm talking to a friend, my friend's more important than this. So I guess that just really hurt. Like, I guess that my friendship for 2 years didn't matter. So I just left her alone and I was done with it. Oh, and a thing that I forgot, that she was apparently pregnant and she had a baby. And I'm just like, why are you getting online every single day if you have a kid to raise? Like, but oh well, that's her problem now. And I guess that was just my little catfish story. There is like a whole lot more to it, like, but my camera's like dying right now, so I wanted to hurry up and get over with. And I'm sorry that this video is probably like boring or depressing or whatever, but seriously, if you're gonna make a fake account, please like try not to get close to people, and if you are, then tell them that it's a fake account. Like, hurting people in the end is not cool, okay? Sorry, but like, just don't do it. Like, role playing, I guess, is okay, but just don't be doing it to hurt people and everything. Cause like, I know what role plays accounts are about. Like, I've made one when I was like 10, and it was fun until I got caught. But just don't do it, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna go upload this video now and charge my camera. So yeah, bye.